How
about that? This shit working every week. I think it's working now, though.
Twitch is working lovely.
It is.
I think we got a little extra sound coming from somewhere, I think.
No.
No, I thought I was hearing us laughing. Okay.
Nope. We are live.
We are live.
Doing it live.
All right.
I'm 3D.
March 10th.
March 10th. Well done. You're on the ball again. I like it.
Goddamn right.
Stay tuned for the next hour for the potentially most interactive comedy radio show on the planet. Too many nom-noms? No. Bunnies
Dog is
eating
just
too many nom-noms.
into shit.
Well, Jefferson's here.
Hola.
He's making sure we're live.
You betcha.
He's going to share it out.
Sure I am.
Do I have to tag you again? Do I have to do that? You found it.
I found the post. I wasn't tagged.
All right. So
how rude.
So now we have to make tradition. You tag Joe.
Okay.
Joseph Green. You're going to be tagged so you can share the show.
Good, because I hate looking at my phone on the...
Yeah. Well, you'll be tagged, and then you can.
I don't know how to tag
share
it. That's fine.
Just type his name.
I did. It's not working.
Capital J.
Yep.
God damn it! Fucking Zuckerberg. Every time this is like real time closed captioned, and I wonder every time I say that guy's name what algorithm I'm hitting. Because goddamn, this shit is just not like Facebook has just been a shit show, not working lately.
Did you see what I wrote on your
and
post,
I only use
by
the
way,
marketplace.
last week?
I only give a shit about buying stuff.
Yes, I did see the thing that looked like I wrote it.
What? I missed
and
all
I
this.
went, oh my God, I'm a professional in real life.
All right.
And he's like, hey, what's up, motherfucker?
Before you guys catch me up on what the fuck I just missed.
She's like, oh, I'm going to watch the show tonight. I shit you not.
Before you recap on what I just missed, we're going to welcome to the show Mike and Lauren from back in the day, from pre-COVID era. They are back.
We're back from Rona Land.
From Rona Land. Now,
far away.
Did you understand what the fuck just happened between these two?
I have no fucking clue
Me
what's always
neither.
going on between
So,
the two.
Joe, he didn't know how to share the post, right?
Okay, it's
so I
Joe.
did it for him.
Okay, thank you.
And when I posted, I don't remember exactly what I wrote, but it was just, hey, come hang out, motherfuckers. Something along those lines.
I saw it after the show, and I edited it.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I was
did you?
And I went, hi, everybody.
Okay, now we are all
Instead of
caught
the
up.
artistic license. I was like, oh, I thought it was hilarious. It was great. I'm like, oh, I don't talk like this.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Except in the
I got a
shit.
kick out of it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, me too. And a couple other people as well.
Why isn't Facebook working?
It's not.
I don't know. You're on it. It looks like it's working, but it's not working for me. It doesn't matter. I was just going to try to bring some other chat shit up. So it's been, what, 2 years since we've seen you guys? Has it been?
really
working
been
right
that
now?
fucking long?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because we were supposed to hook up last summer to go flying.
Yeah, and then
And
just the
we
world
stopped.
fell apart.
I stopped flying. You stopped flying, and then it was just
It should teach everybody just
There you
don't
go.
take shit for granted. I mean, like we were like, oh yeah, we'll get to it, and all of a sudden now it's just like everybody's just fighting to survive.
We only needed 2 weeks.
Yeah, just 2
Jesus
weeks.
Christ.
2 weeks. 2 weeks to flatten that curve. Here we are.
It was driving me nuts. I had people making fun of me on Facebook when I'm like, hey, there's a bunch of stuff going on over in, Asia and stuff. Hey, guys. And everybody's just like, yeah, whatever, stupid idiot. And I'm just like, now I'm just sitting there like, I fucking told you.
I know. I heard they were welding people's doors shut.
That's what made me so nervous. I'm like, well, hold on. That's what made me take notice. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Bro,
at the very beginning.
They're welding people's doors shut.
There was that, and the NBA was the first thing. Like billionaires, where billionaires play. Like those are their toys. That's how much money they have. The NBA teams are their toys. And they went, you're all staying at Disney right away. The NBA was the first one to shut down, and I went, something's up. Because they're billionaires. They get real information.
That's what made me
We get fed it.
like, well, hold on.
Yeah, and they shut down right away, and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, they didn't really waste much time.
None at all.
It was
Like the NBA season, this is canceled. And I went, okay, what did? Oh, no shit.
Oh yeah, no, there was a lot going on, and I'm just sitting here like, might want to get some food and water, and just stay home and maybe wash your fucking hands.
already got the ammo.
Yeah, I think I got sent home March 12th. I think 12th, 14th. It was right before my birthday, and I was just like, okay, well, I guess we're not gonna go out for drinks or nothing.
The motorcycle riding was outstanding.
Yeah, no one on the roads,
It was
just
beautiful.
fucking
It was beautiful.
$120 with no one to worry about.
No, it wasn't. He was driving around. That chance. False traffic. That was stuff.
Yeah, and again, I
Feeling wind resistance.
I just put gas in my car for the second time in a year.
Wow.
For the second time
For the
in a
second
year?
time in
Jesus
a year.
Christ.
Train time is the price going up too.
Yeah, right?
Slide that over. I'll turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, how much was it the first time you put gas in?
Oh, I think it was like $1.96 or something.
And what is it now?
$2.70.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, right?
Yeah, it's like I put $30 in today, and it wasn't like 14 gallons. It was like 10. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, this sucks.
Yeah.
So, but I'm like, where am I going? Like, I drive I drive my son to school and pick him up every day. That's 3 blocks that way. We've walked to school.
You're about to be gassing up a whole lot more.
For a month and a half.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's
yeah,
it.
School's almost over.
Yeah, I will bring him to school and pick him up for a month and a half, 10 minutes farther away at the new place. And
That's it? Just 10 minutes? All right.
12, okay. Google 12, I rounded. I don't want to
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't step and poop on the way.
Well, only if you go in the backyard. My new place. Then you'll step in a lot of rabbit shit. Lots of
Whoa.
rabbit shit.
Hmm.
Like, you have
need
no
a
idea.
rabbit shit or deer berries?
Yes, I don't know. We were told that
You guys have cats.
Huh?
You guys have cats, don't
Yeah.
you? You're about to get a lot of presents.
What do you mean?
Oh,
The inside
baby
cats.
rabbits, they
They're inside
sound like
cats.
No, they're
infants
indoors.
when they scream.
Yeah.
You know that? You heard the baby rabbit scream? Like, who's branding a baby in their
Oh
front
yeah, no,
yard?
it's a god awful
Like that
sound.
is, yeah, it is so, yeah.
Yeah, no, my cats are indoor cats.
It's like a horrible
Oh, you don't let them out?
No, fuck no.
Oh,
Like, I
okay.
want my cats to live and shit. But it's here, like, my neighbors
Cook them?
Yeah, one was really hit.
Oh.
It wasn't great. Yeah. Fucking super
Cat
fluffy
told me to
Himalayan. Fucking awesome cat, and the new cat came to the area, and he was super friendly, but he didn't like him, and cat ran into the road, and the Himalayan never left the property, and that day it did, and that day it's
Those are like expensive cats, aren't they?
yeah, he was dope too. He was my boy. He was
Yeah.
my outdoor boy.
I've had a couple of dogs go that way. It's
Oh.
Yeah.
I've seen my fair share. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So, anywho, that was a fun phone call from our neighbor, and I grabbed
Not a fun
three
scene.
three of my shovels, and it was a very quick ending.
it's awkward. It's
was-
like,
yeah.
hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. Whack.
No, it was
All right.
already done. It was
Oh.
It's the
what are we
cleanup,
using?
it's
What are we
the-
using to pick this thing up
Yeah.
to put it in something that
and
we
what
can
are
move
you,
it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not
Yep.
touching
How
it.
are you?
Yeah.
It's the
Scruff it.
thing.
Scruff it.
It's yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
There's a scene.
It's I don't want to get gruesome, but yeah. It's,
oh yeah, no, she worked as a veterinary technician. for like
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so, and
She's
I've
seen a
also
lot of
had to take care of my
Oh.
fair
They
share
call
of
it
cleanup.
HBC.
Oh.
That's worse than
Yeah.
being a people
Yeah.
nurse.
So,
Yeah.
So,
It's like
I,
people die. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, did,
yeah.
they have a
Fuck
place
that
they
guy.
were looking to
Yeah.
sell? You know?
so
Yeah.
Is it
so
rent control?
I'll give you the animal update since I've seen you last.
That's tough.
My eldest cat now has diabetes,
Oh boy.
and I give her shots twice a day for
Yep.
her diabetes, and she's on diabetes food,
Yep.
and she's still a little prissy fucking bitch.
Does she have a
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's
kitty
not
dialysis machine?
I love her. She's
Little
but
mini
she-
one.
little
tiny kitty.
daddy.
Kitty dialysis.
That's adorable.
Get it on
Yeah,
Wish.
no. Yeah, I was gonna say on Wish.
How old is she?
10.
Okay.
Yeah. So but yep. So it's cool.
How do you find out a
She-
cat has diabetes?
You
Like,
go, why is this? Well, why does she eat and eat and eat and eat, and she still like weighs 2 pounds?
I mean, I don't know how
flooding out
diabetes
the
works
liver
at all,
box
so-
and
Yeah.
drinking all of our water.
Yeah.
And
So it was just so diabetes.
Diabetes.
So and she doesn't care about shit.
brimley
It's
you.
it's weird. Yeah. Brimley you. It's weird how
That's a good one.
at least this cat doesn't give a shit about the shots. Doesn't feel it, doesn't care. Like I usually hit her sound asleep.
Do they lose toes like a person loses toes with diabetes?
I don't know. I have to. I'll defer. I'll defer the toe
Oh,
question.
that's right. You're a vet.
no, not
Yeah, that
generally
doesn't quite
speaking.
work the same. People like my side, like people they got like peripheral artery disease. So basically, like sugar will, your blood sugar gets high, and then
Yeah.
you get like problems with the blood vessels in your fingers
Yeah.
and whatever, and then it starts kind of
Dying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. 'Cause, like,
I mean,
a
it still
friend of
affects
mine
your wound,
passed away from
healing
it.
Right.
wounds and things like that.
I'm just
but,
trying not to
No, I
project
got
too hard into the mic.
This
and
will get
blow it
both
out.
of you now.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So
It's very directional.
Omnidirectional.
Yeah, no, it's
yeah,
very
you don't have to
directional.
lean in. I can hear you pretty
Yep.
clearly. So
Yeah, you can hear both.
and
See,
now I can actually.
Yeah, I
Relax.
can hear you pretty good, actually.
See? Like I know what I'm doing this time.
something like
this,
that.
This time.
So what's new, fellas?
Not much, really.
Surviving, you know.
Been a quiet year.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, definitely.
that's. I mean, again, gas. Twice in a year. I've just recently started going to the supermarket a little more regularly, and not having food
Go
delivered.
super hubby.
Yeah, I mean, I still got to pick
Sorry,
up
I
all the
just-
medications and the fresh milk, and I still.
So what were you doing? Getting it all delivered?
Like not all of it, but the majority of it, yeah, between
Really?
BJ's and Box.com.
BJ's delivers, huh?
Fuck yeah.
No
and
shit.
BJ's isn't far.
No, it's
this
not.
show brought to you by
BJ's
BJ's,
and
COVID delivery
Box.com. Fantastic services delivered right to your door.
I know all about Box from working with your wife.
Yeah,
I thought you were
yeah.
gonna say Tinder.
No. Been quiet. I haven't been on that in a long time.
Yeah. With my wife, it's the same thing. But no, it's ridiculous. Like how heavy they make these boxed boxes. Like you order your food and
all
they
the
just
packaging.
fill it with whatever. And
Are you box shaming?
no, I am impressed on whoever the FedEx. I don't know who UPS. I don't know what delivery
it's an
service.
illusion, though.
FedEx. If it's FedEx, it would. I have a qualm with FedEx. I have a bone to pick with those
But
idiots.
these are like 50 pounds. These are
They cannot get a fucking
boxes.
package. They can't deliver a package. They cannot deliver a fucking package to save their lives. They have the balls to send me a thing the other day asking me, "Oh, would you please, rate our thing?" And I literally just wrote this just one line. It
Piss
said,
off.
"Your delivery drivers are pants on head retarded." And just left it at that. I'm standing there watching them in my driveway. And they just literally are walking with my package, dropped it like 3 times. I feel like the guy kicked it a couple times.
Jesus.
And I'm just sitting there like,
They put my package
Really?
under a pumpkin.
Wait, what?
yeah.
Yeah.
Under a.
In the
Oh, yeah.
walkway. In the walkway. In the middle of the walkway.
Was it thin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but no, but
Was it windy?
And it was a video game. It was a
Just
you
listen.
know.
It was,
Yeah,
it was
well,
a switch.
hey.
It was a switch.
Like,
Devil's
truck-
advocate.
That's not gonna go flying away in the wind, but like out in the walkway, not in front of the door.
Yeah, that's
not,
kind of weird.
out in the
Maybe
walkway
they were
at
trying to keep the
pumpkin.
distance.
Yeah, it's
Was the
become-
pumpkin in the middle of
It's become a
the?
fucking scavenger hunt with these
No, the
assholes. Every
pumpkin
time I get a
sits by the
package
door.
All right,
delivered.
y'all got some weird package delivery people. Like here, the Amazon people. Like I watch. Like I
Sounds
watch.
like they're just trying to make things difficult.
Yeah,
That
it's just
could be.
weird.
Yeah, I
they're
feel like
just
they're
fucking
just-
with
they
people.
are.
Yeah. Now around here, they're pretty legit. They'll like they put
That'll
their
teach you. Put it under the pumpkin. Order our fucking delivery
takes
service.
effort.
You're still
That's
gonna get it,
legitimate
but it's an
effort
Easter
to
egg.
go
That's what I'm like. They're just
Yeah.
fucking with you. Because you gotta.
Maybe they are. Just fun for the guy.
It says fragile. Sounds like a dare.
What game was it?
It was for the
What was
Oh.
it?
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, Super
Yeah.
Smash Brothers.
For the DS.
Yeah.
Rock.
Or, well,
No, it was with the Switch.
Sorry.
Switch?
I'm like, yeah. I'm still
That's
not
old
used to the
school.
fact that I know.
You
I
have a
still
Switch?
haven't accepted it yet.
You've had a DS for so long, and now you have a
I
Switch.
remember playing the DS back in the day, and now I finally,
I got a
I'm
Sega
adult.
Game Gear right over here if you want to rock out
video
a
games?
Don't
Pac-Man.
tempt me.
You can age somebody by what video games they like instantly talk about that they're nostalgic about, but the problem is that like I play a lot of Xbox Live, and I'm really starting to age myself. Like I'm just like I'm really starting to feel old now. Like hearing all of these kids.
Dude, you're making me feel elderly.
You know, like we were talking about the other day on Facebook. Like you were talking about how you keep getting mad at yourself for saying yeet.
Yeah.
Like the weirdest thing I've heard recently is this proper British kid. I'm playing Call of Duty. This kid that I've been playing with for years now. Like he's like I don't know, probably like 18-ish, and he's like sitting there like he snipes some guy from across the map, and he's just like eat. With this like British accent, and I'm just like, it is just so weird hearing British
so
people
melodramatic.
Say yeet. Just like he was like so proud of himself. I'm just like,
got that
he's
motherfucker.
just like, I think I did a yeet.
I can hear it, and I'm just sitting there. Yeet.
Yeah, it's
proper.
weird.
Kept it moving.
Yeah, proper motherfucking yeet.
Oh man, like and well here's going back showing my age and our age is you guys remember the Cable Guy, freaking
Sure.
Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
He was right. If you watch the Cable Guy, there's one scene where he predicted modern technology, Xbox Live and everything. He's like think about it, Stephen. One day you'll be able to play Mortal Kombat with a friend in Vietnam. And I remember sitting there thinking as a kid, like, man, I want to fucking play video games with my friends in another country. Like, that would be so cool. And now, like, 20 years later-ish, and, like, you know, all of a sudden
Now all we do is scream racial shit at each other.
Yeah.
Now I get to just be racist all over the world.
Yeah, voice chat and online gaming is why racism in this world exists.
It doesn't help.
It doesn't. Okay, not why it exists, but it doesn't help.
I saw a meme that was like, kids today wouldn't be able to handle a 2012 Xbox Live chat room.
The most adorable thing.
Vicious.
The most adorable thing I've noticed. I've witnessed while playing multiplayer online is VR with my dear friend Joseph Green over here.
I haven't even ventured into
because
that world yet.
He hasn't talked. He doesn't play online games with
Not
voice
very
chat.
often.
With voice chat ever,
Yeah, no.
unless you're here and we're playing.
Oh yeah, my like no here yes.
Yeah, yeah.
With a few times here.
Yeah. We're playing like real. I don't want to say war, but with guns. You know, in VR, you have to aim and shoot.
It's a shooter game.
Yeah.
That's what.
And the way this game is, it's very early access, and unless you're lazy enough to change your name, well, I said that backwards. You have to be lazy to not change your name, and if you don't, you come in as Little Peepee. Everybody else's name, Rick, we add a name here, but if you're Little Peepee, you're a person.
And everyone on
I'm
the game
3D,
is
he's Joseph.
exceedingly polite.
No, there was
To
lots.
me, anyway.
No,
They're
I was going to say the most
exceedingly
adorable thing was Joe being exceedingly polite to these very rude people.
They were trying.
Yeah,
Yes.
because he had control of the server and he had no idea what. So, and again, when I say multiplayer, we're 6 feet apart. There's two of us. Him and I are down here playing. I'm like, all right, press. You got it. Fuck. All right, goddamn, the map loaded. All right, sorry, I guess we're playing this map again. It is what it is.
So you can't do any screen peeping when you're playing two people in VR, right? Is that what was going on?
Taking that way back.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm talking about in the split screen, right?
The Halo days where you
Yeah.
would get mad at your buddy, like, you're watching my damn screen,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
Yeah. Well, if you're in the same room,
Yeah.
no, you have a mask on your face, so
Right, yeah,
it's
that's-
friggin' easy.
yeah, you can't see it, but it's
Yeah, now they just got
That's a whole other dimension of couch co-op right there. Because you can't. Oh
You
God.
stay stationary in your own.
yeah, oh yeah, we stay. Yeah,
Okay.
he's over there, I'm over here. You don't need to
You're not gonna, like,
walk.
hit each other.
just beating the shit out
I
of
think a
each
couple
other.
times. Yeah, I think a couple times.
Beat Saber just
we
clubbing
have
each other.
Just do the Arctic mission, and I'm like, butt to nut. It ain't about being gay. It's about survival, bro. This is VR.
No, we have not punched each other as of yet. I think we came close a couple times, but it is sectioned off, and if you get too close, it will warn you. But you don't have to move your feet. So even if you want to duck or kneel, you just stay there. So everything else is think of it like an Xbox controller. You go forward, back, straight,
Yeah,
left,
but
and turn.
I move.
You
I can't like.
can
Oh,
move
I'm
with
should
it.
be
sitting
Just
there with my Switch, and I'm like,
We've all
yeah,
done
you
that.
can move. You can wiggle. Just keep your feet stationary.
That's not how it works in VR. Though. We've all punched the ceiling.
Well, that's because we're
We've
taller.
all pumped these cabinets, run into the bar. Thought we broke a neck on a guitar once. We've all been like,
that's just
into
you.
it.
That's just you, Joe, because we've played a lot. But how I have my son trained is I have a one of those trained. Yeah, you have to. This is. I mean, it's training. Oh yeah, learning. Whatever.
No, you're not
Can't screw this
parenting.
up.
You want
just sounded
to
wrong.
call it parenting?
It just sounded funny as all, but you're right.
It's very expensive.
Half
Enjoy.
Sergeant.
Have a simple, what is it, anti-fatigue mat. It's just like a 3x2 mat, and that's his bubble.
Compression
He can
like
Like one of those gel mats.
Yeah.
The things you put in front of the sink when you're doing
There you go. Yep. When you're doing fatiguey things like washing the dishes.
Women's month, Mike. Stop it.
I've never heard of somebody who say the word fatigue.
Fatiguey things. Yeah, new words. You learn shit here. But yeah, as long as he keeps one foot on it, he's good. Most of the time, he knows he doesn't have to move now.
Like his
he
little
sees it.
tactile zone.
Yeah,
right?
very
You
much
feel
so.
it. Oh, okay. So if you're not feeling right.
Yeah,
okay.
you stay on the motherfucking mat, or I'm gonna fucking take it away. Is what it is.
The rolled up newspapers.
Yeah, hey, get on the mat.
That's not how you train them. That's actually the bad way.
Oh, man.
It's mostly just
Negative
verbal
reinforcement.
abuse.
That actually reminds me of a story. So,
Yeah, watch out for people with a hand shy dog.
so I own.
Like, holy shit. They're not nice people.
You were talking about.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. I own a couple businesses now, but I'll get to the other business in a minute.
Get in
But we pet sit, and it's just kind of funny. Like this, the parrot. When we so we had a babysit for pet sit for this one family, I guess you could say, and they were a bunch of great people, and we meet up with the clients, we talk with them. And I'm just trying to be, my stupid comedian self. And normally, I just lay on the charm, just add, throw a couple of jokes, whatever fucking charm I do have. And
Is there charm?
I'm just like, what's going on, guys? And they're just like, who the hell is this weirdo? So anyway, so we, everything goes great, right? And like we're talking to the people, and the guy's talking about how apparently he has a stick that he like scares the birds back into the cage with, and I just crack a joke. I mean, I realized after this I'm not making any more jokes because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure hitting him with the stick really gets him into the cage fast. And he's like, oh no, don't do that. Like I'm actually
the scaring stick. It's like my father's belt. He never really hit me with it, but it scared the shit out of me.
You can threaten him with violence, but don't act on it.
Yeah.
It'd be so weird for a bird too.
So, no,
like they
better.
land on sticks, like they land on branches. Like you're attacking me with my airport.
Well, so it gets better. Like,
You enjoy this.
we have a reputation with like. Or in our area with all the veterinary clinics around, they refer us to people, so on and so forth. We get a lot of phone calls from random people. So one day we got a phone call from one of the veterinary clinics that she worked for a long time. And this lady, she's like, you might want to call
6 months
this client.
later.
Yeah, this is 6 months. Oh yeah, mind you, this is 6 months later. And get this. So apparently this guy is claiming. Now, mind you, I had no idea. This man was not in any way, shape, or form an overt homosexual. But apparently, he claims that we taught his bird how to say flamer. And apparently, the bird just keeps saying it over and over again. And I'm just sitting there like, what?
Wow, that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
like,
That's awesome.
She asked me, she's like, do you or Mike use the she's like, do you or Mike use the word flamer? And I was like,
No,
I
not
was
on
like,
not in my lexicon.
Like, not
Yeah,
sorry.
that I would
that's
feel
like,
the
what,
need
like
to. Like,
late 80s.
Only when I'm watching
Yeah.
Fantastic Four. I mean, what
Yeah, I
the
was like, flame on. No, just
Like,
let's
yeah, no,
flame
like-
on.
she's like, you may want to reach out to, to so and so.
Flamer.
And cause like he called, and,
Just
like,
picture this bird just screaming up
and I was like, what are you? That was like 6 months ago. Like, what are you talking
Well,
about?
I mean, maybe
Well,
give
now-
the bird credit. They're smart.
now-
Maybe it's tired of his shit.
Now all of a sudden,
Just-
6 months later, the bird is saying this and just will not stop. And he's trying to say that we taught the bird while we took care
Wow,
of him for a
that's
week.
By the way, if you did do that,
dirty
that is
flamer.
Carlin genius.
And
That is
the
good.
fact that I was able to
Awesome.
get it to
If you
hold
did
out that long and just,
Because I would have
speak
gone
up
with
just
something
6
much
months
worse.
later.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was like, oh man, he was just yelling and screaming, being belligerent with them.
Oh
And they're
my
like, they they said that he was like, he wanted to speak to the owner of the entire place. And she's like, no, and he hung up on her.
Like, yeah, he
Never
got
heard
really
from him again.
belligerent and everything, like about what's going on. And I was like, well, maybe they should talk to the aide that comes that you were having a problem with and said you didn't want around. Like,
that's the kind of time exposure a bird you'd have to like. Who was around that person?
Just gradually, able to, consistent.
Just going to, bring a dish to the sink. Flamer.
What if it's
walk back, flamer?
No,
what if it's just like a product of the bird overhearing what he's doing? With his extracurricular activities, and they get to talking a little shit.
But that's
give me flamer. Yeah, and the bird's like flamer.
Parrots don't make inferences. Like, they actually have to, hear what they're repeating.
Yeah.
So somebody did that, and that's brilliant.
No,
Maybe somebody was like flamer and just put it on repeat on their phone and just left it like real low.
Like subliminal messages.
Well, the thing is that he asked us to put it on
I get
radio.
it. I get it. Like
I love this idea.
I heard my kids say something that I say. I mean, everyone kind of says it, but in the context, I was like, "Oh, come on!"
I want to get
I was like, "What the fuck happened? Why did you just say that?" And he was.
I want to get a parrot now and just play Richard Pryor on a Teddy Ruxpin, just until it gets the whole Sunset Strip.
I want to watch that.
If I walked
I would watch Teddy Ruxpin.
I was like, motherfucker.
Like a Carlin Teddy Ruxpin.
Hell yes.
All right, we got to go to eBay with this one.
You might have a tough time finding, I don't know. Maybe Richard.
I do enough antiquing. I can find Summer Breeze or Neil Diamond on cassette. And my eye will be trained for it.
Now, Travis Steeley is joining us on the chat.
Hello.
We're double Steelying here in different spellings here.
People always refer to us the Steeley twins.
If he kills the bird, does it count as a hate crime?
Depends.
Because he's saying flamer?
I don't know.
Huh. That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Or I feel like it would be like if the bird said it and then bit him, would that be a hate
Depends.
crime?
Is it a raven?
I know. Yeah.
I know where it's going with that.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Someone did say that a lot around that bird.
They had to.
They had to.
Flamer more.
Like, again, just my child absorbed me saying, just like, come on, because something didn't work or whatever. And he was trying to change the channel, and our remote is a little fucked up, and the 5 doesn't work all the time, so it went to the wrong channel. Like, oh, come on! All right, I guess I gotta stop saying that. It's so loud.
It's not like you're cursing. I mean,
No, it is. Yeah, no. He yells at me if I curse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows who's seen my stand-up comedy knows that my children are going to say a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah.
I did hear my nephews curse for the first time this weekend. This past weekend. That was
hilarious.
Very funny. Very fucking funny.
What did they say in what context?
My sister.
In what context?
My sister has a mug that says, "Give me those fucking donuts." And my nephew is 5, so he's just learning how to read, and he goes, "What are fucking donuts?" So
they're delicious.
His brother, who's 2, just goes, "Fucking donuts."
When I was a kid, my mom found out my dad had bad road rage because my mom was like, I was like maybe 3 years old. My mom said I'm in the car seat behind her, and I'm like, "Mommy, beep the horn." And she's like, "Oh, okay," and beep, beep, and I'm like, "Get out the fucking way, asshole!"
Kids swearing is the best.
My son asked me one day after having some road rage, "Dad, why do you call everyone mother?" That's because
you edit.
Because I edit. Mother.
Because he didn't say mother.
Yeah, no, mother.
That would've,
yeah, no.
That's how parrots
He
work.
doesn't pick up on the where I.
That's a good question. I mean,
Yeah. Why do you call everyone mother? And I'm like, oh my god.
Flamer. The bird that says flamer.
Where you going with that?
Sounds like it gets tense in your ride.
Years ago, not this year.
No? Well, yeah, that's true.
Year. Yeah. Normally, like I would pick him up from good half hour away. We'd have a half hour ride on the highway and traffic. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Shit used
Road
to be
rage.
stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Road rage?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
All right.
but I keep it to a minimum. I'm just like, fuck you, and then the guy gets alongside and just.
Yeah.
My whole thing is just you never know who the hell you're alongside of. So I get pissed off. I'm like,
trying to instill that in me.
Oh yeah, no, she's the one.
It's not easy.
It's not easy, but
not.
it's right, and I have to learn that myself. And she yells at me because
Throw a fucking
yeah.
Buddha at him. Just a brass one.
Yeah,
I will do shit and I won't even think. Like, I'll look back like 5 minutes later and be like, that was dumb.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that. That was not safe.
We all nearly died.
Yeah.
No, I saw a meme recently. It was like, I hate it, or I love it when people in like $20,000 cars road rage. It's like, bro, I'm in a $500 car. I'll kill us both.
Fuck.
You're picking on somebody with nothing left to lose.
Like,
Yeah, it's definitely been.
Not my Tercel.
oh, yeah,
no.
I had a car accident recently. It was a road rage incident. It was like about a year and a half ago. Oops, sorry. That was like about a year and a half ago. Oh, I thought you were sitting there like, hold the mic in close. So it was about a year and a half ago. And this guy
looked like a little spider.
Joe just makes weird hand gestures. He's like the Scarlet Witch at times.
He's
leave him alone.
just tripping. He's just seeing trails. just ignore him. It's just an acid
That's like when
flashback.
we get the whips.
I love
and
you
I'm just
guys.
Like, just randomly. Just
So anyway, the hell was I just talking about? Oh yeah,
We don't know.
So I ended up. I don't know what the hell I was talking about either. Anyway, so I ended up having to pit maneuver a guy about a year and a half ago. Like I actually know what it's like to pit maneuver somebody now. Because
I totally wanted to.
That's the one where you like.
I've always wondered. I find it's actually a lot easier than you think.
Yeah, no.
I'm in the car.
Is that the one where you clip the back end?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm in the.
Nip the booty.
I was working as an electrician for a while, and as I'm driving down the road, just doing my thing, trying to get to work at like 4 a.m, and this jerk alongside of me tries forcing himself into my lane. The thing is he starts merging so fast. I have just me, and then there's a concrete Jersey barrier on the left side of me. So my car, trying to avoid him, my car actually starts going up on the barrier a little bit, and this guy's just driving into me. So I was like, all right, well, it's either he's going to total me, flip my car, or I spin this motherfucker out. So I just drove really quickly right into his right end where he was pushing me in. He spun out. And then I pulled over immediately.
Very nice.
He's literally facing opposite in the opposite lane, or pointing direction. And I'm sitting there like, oh my god, this is nobody's gonna believe me. I'm freaking out at this point.
4:30,
and I'm pissed off as hell.
Yeah.
And I jump out of the car and I run up to this guy, and he's like an older gentleman, salt and pepper hair, and he's just looking straight ahead, and I'm angry, and I'm just I'm like, what the is the matter with you? Like screaming at the top of my lungs. And then I hear this dude come running up to me. He's like, are you okay, dude? I saw the whole thing, and I calmed down. I was like, all right, I've got witnesses. So the cop shows up, and he's kind of being an arrogant jerk, and he's like, so what's your side of the story? And the guy's like, no, this guy drove into him, and he forced him into the barrier, and he had to drive in, and they ended up paying me a lot of money to fix my car because like my whole side of my car was tore up.
Of course, yeah.
I was angry, but I was like sitting there in the back of my head, I was like, that was kind of cool, though. Like, it was scary, but at the end of it, I was like, well, now I know what it's like to kind of pit maneuver somebody.
I've always wanted to do it.
Yeah, no, it was really
plenty of times where I was like, you deserve it.
I don't know. It woke me up. That's
Joe-
for damn sure.
We got a business idea.
Joe and I.
I know how to. I can weld a bit. You put little cages on the bumpers and stuff, reusable pit maneuver cars and stuff. You wet down the tarmac so it doesn't take as much force. You do it dry, that's going to cost extra.
Sure.
You tear up tires.
You talking about
and
like
shit
just on
that.
a track somewhere? Like,
Yeah, like the smash,
Let's
the
practice
trailers,
pit maneuvers
the trailers
today.
where you can go in and smash shit.
Yeah.
When they have those, like, yeah, why not have a track where you can be like, hey, I can crash my friend into the wall here.
Yeah.
All right,
I like it.
Yeah.
Do you remember our drive back from your house on Saturday?
Yes. I was terrified.
Twice and a half, I'll say. Like there was like
No, people were like
not me being aggressive, being good,
they were
good,
just like
straight-
blinded. Yeah, it was
being
weird.
fucking dickbags,
Yeah.
like nearly taking me out and having to make semi-aggressive moves.
Other than not being able to like answer back, it was a little like Grand Theft Auto. Like they just ran the light.
Locals?
What's that?
Are they locals?
I don't know.
No,
I
they
don't
just
know who
it
these
was
people are.
interesting. It
Well,
was
because
weird.
we get a lot of that too, but like we're getting a lot of people,
The
into our area
the
now.
one that missed the exit that almost clipped me.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, I don't remember
Oh,
what
we're talking about
Virginia.
Albany, though.
Their plate wasn't.
Yeah.
wasn't in the
Oh, no, I
state.
was
So
correct.
It doesn't matter. That doesn't you know. Oh, they're from Jersey. They get to drive on the shoulder.
well, yeah, no,
You know?
it doesn't,
Well, yeah.
it doesn't
Anytime
mean
I see
It would
you, like,
explain it, but it doesn't mean you get to do it.
Anytime I see somebody doing something really questionable, whether it's on the Taconic or on the Thruway, anything, and I'm just like, what's their plate? And if the minute I see that yellow, I'm just like, yep,
Jersey.
yep.
Jersey.
But
yeah.
like, I have friends from Jersey, and they're like, we say the
Family in
same thing about
Jersey.
you guys when you guys are in Jersey, though. And I'm like, really?
That's because they drive so shitty.
What is a jug handle? Do you understand a jug handle? Ever?
Jug handle?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
What,
It's like
Apparently, they have
We're
these
not
weird
talking about porn?
turnarounds.
no.
In Jersey?
Yeah, in order to make a left or something, like it's.
oh yeah, I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
on the
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know what I'd never heard
It
that.
sucks.
Yeah, it's the stupid exit to get on and off.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a thing there.
Yeah, deal with it when you go to Giants games. Yeah,
Why?
it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Why?
But because stupid
This is
people
Jersey.
engineering. Because Jersey. There you go.
Jersey.
What? Why Boston? Because Boston.
Why can't you pump your own gas?
Yeah, I was literally
Yeah.
saying the same thing. It's a state where they don't fucking let you touch a gas
They know
pump.
their demographic.
Fair enough.
Like,
We're gonna
I remember
put-
when they finally were like, yeah, you know, some places will let you do it, and like people like lost their fucking minds in
Yeah.
Jersey. There was like people like, how do I do this? Like I literally saw like these people like complaining, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you have children? Like it's
It's
Yeah.
really a weird
stick
thing.
goes in the
Having
hole.
someone pump my gas for the first time was just.
It's uncomfortable.
It's
It is.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm handing you money to go there.
Yeah,
do
I'm
this
handing
while
my.
I'm
Well, just a
sitting-
card. Here you go.
There used to be a few like full services
There
around here,
used to be,
but
and
there
never-
haven't. It's been a good 20
never-
years
yeah,
since
it was
there's
like,
one. You
I
know,
never
Yeah,
went
Thomas
to
Edison was the last one I think who went to one.
one. Yeah.
been a
I
bit.
never went to one of them.
my
There
grandmother
wasn't one
would
near
all the
me.
time. But yeah, I
Yeah,
always thought it
Grandma,
was
that's
strange.
Grandma's
Back in the
paradise
80s,
right there.
back in the 80s, you
Grandma
could get
doesn't
half
have to go
service at a
pump
red
gas?
light in New York City.
Half service.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
It's a hand job?
peed on newspaper.
Yeah.
I remember in New York
The
City.
good
in the
news
80s,
is
my
you can
mother-
get that again now.
I clean your windshield. That's not cleaning. It's ink and pee now. My mom would just be
no,
like,
thank
leave it
you. I
alone.
said no, thank you. Like, please, just don't.
I'm pissing on my window.
It's all coming back, baby.
Oh yeah, all the
PTSD,
fucking
PB.
weird shit in New York City.
Yeah,
That's who's buying my house. Woman in Queens, getting the fuck out.
I don't blame her.
Nah, I don't blame her at all.
I love watching the videos coming from down there, but goddamn, do I not want to be anywhere near
Yeah,
it.
what the fuck? Like,
That would be a good real estate thing. Like, oh, there's a lot of live leak videos coming from this area. You know, you might
There
wanna
is,
stay
too.
away from
Yeah,
it.
like Albany. Albany's fine. New York City, fucked.
yeah, I ain't going
Oh, no,
anywhere
I'm
near New
dealing
York
with all
City.
of it. I work for a land. Yeah.
It's not the same anymore, is
It's
it?
not the
No.
same.
The,
I know
bu-
people
the
are
buildings in
flying
New York
out of
City
there.
ain't going for what they went for anymore, huh?
Great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
the
know,
real estate market
is
is-
going through. Valley. I mean,
Yeah.
it's absolutely. They're all coming up, buying up everything. They're coming up, King County, the whole nine. I mean, all the people. I haven't seen. Like, I don't understand what's going on.
What is going
like-
on? Yeah, showings. Our neighbor is sold their house too in, I'm gonna say 2.5 days because I don't want to exaggerate.
Yeah.
2.5 days, 30 showings.
Dude, my brother put his on the market today. He's got 10 already.
Yeah, 30 showings. They sold. They listed it on a Monday. They left it on until Thursday at 7 p.m. Whoever had their best offer and got it.
Yep.
And
And
yeah,
they're getting-
sold. My house went through very quick showings and offers, and then weeks later finding out they didn't have the enough money, so it backed out.
Yeah.
The second one just couldn't get a loan. Why, we don't know. Just couldn't. They couldn't get a mortgage. It was weird.
Wow.
So now we've got like not a cash offer, but a normal mortgage. No, not a VA loan or
Yeah.
an FHA loan. Saying the name right now. 'Cause fucking, I'm just done fucking with this house shit, and all I do is fucking pack and move. And you know, Jefferson, notice a lot less shit down here.
Much.
Much less
Much
shit
less.
down here. Yeah, there's still a lot of shit. It's a mess. The guitars are still here. They'll probably be like the last thing to go because
Still jamming.
you know, we're still jamming, but I don't know where to put them.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm just stacking shit right now of boxes. Anything I can put in cardboard boxes, what goes. Yeah, the glass cabinets. I'll hopefully.
I imagine the computer is the very last thing.
It'll be as soon as I switch over the internet. Then I'll do the computers just so I can stay working. I'll probably actually be there tomorrow and Friday at the new house. Using
This whole setup's got to be something else to break down, huh? I'm
It's-
just looking at all the wires you got here,
it's the
and
fucking
you might
wires.
hang yourself just disconnecting this
It
shit.
ain't the first. It ain't the
Seriously,
second.
like, I don't envy you right now.
No, not at all.
Well,
And then you got 2 more over there.
so 2 more, 1 more upstairs. There's a whole nother VR unit upstairs.
Damn, boy.
It looks
So
like you got your own little NORAD over here.
Yeah, these.
You ever see War Games?
Yeah, it's a lot more wires than it. Well, I don't know.
Would
It's,
you like
it's
to
a lot.
lay it?
It's the same amount of wires that you see, but it's
Because we love you. If you did strangle yourself in all these
He just
wires.
calls us all up, just like, just get in the basement.
Forget
Why?
it.
Just do it.
Just
Just saying something.
For me, it's nothing. Though.
I fucked up.
He's just going to call up Skynet. Just
You simpletons. This is nothing. Remember when I had the entire desk? Computer
yeah.
desk?
If if you call me, I'm just like, how's Wolfie?
Yeah, right. Tell that fucking dog. Oh, God damn it.
Oh shit.
Love that
we
movie.
didn't have a dog named Wolfie.
Wolfie's fine. I'm just like, hey, we gotta go. We gotta go now.
Your foster parents are dead.
You lost the pants. I'm dead.
If anybody with a really thick German accent comes to the door, just
I'm sorry.
Austrian.
it's
Same
Austrian.
thing.
No,
Tomato, tomato.
That's the thick one.
Yeah, that's the super thick one. Yeah. The super thick one. In Austria, they like to come a lot.
Oh,
They
shit.
like coming. Germans, not so much. They're like,
Shitting. That's where the Shizer porn comes
oh, is that where it comes from?
from. I think so.
Okay. Scheiße. Yeah, scheiße. Fuck. So what do you guys want to add into the mix? Well, who's
Still got
some
plenty of time.
left? Yeah, we got some time left.
Man.
Been 2 years. We haven't been flying.
You haven't been driving.
I haven't been driving.
Right, well,
We've all
actually,
been staying low.
yeah.
Here's the drone. Let's talk about the drone.
Yes,
I couldn't get it working. I'm sorry.
my freaking.
That is the weirdest dildo I have ever seen, by the way. Respect.
Oh man, I
saying.
haven't seen this thing in like a better part of like a year and a half. This thing's
Yeah,
just
it's been
foobar.
a while. Yeah,
Yeah, I put a lot of money into this thing too. I gotta freaking get other parts and put more money into it.
Yeah.
That is probably the most expensive freaking hobby. It's just like every time I'm like nervous to fly one of these things every time because it's like if I ding one thing, it's just like it's almost like
We probably
Oh,
had
yeah.
the same conversation the last
here's
time
the
I had
cure
you
for
out
that.
when I was flying helicopters.
The cure for that?
I couldn't
Buy them
yeah.
at Marshalls. They're like $14.99.
well like now I fly like photography drones. I have like DJI drones and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Just
hit it
every
with a
time one of
hammer
those
when you
take
first
off,
get home
It's just
and-
like all right, I'm flying like $400, $500 away, and I may not get this back this time. Who
Yeah,
knows?
no, that thing makes me nervous. 'cause,
I can
like,
see
once
how-
lose sight, I start to panic. He's sitting
Yeah.
there like looking at. He's like, no, it's fine. Like
It's
you know, I'm
fine.
over here. I'm like, where?
Where? Yeah, where?
I'm like it's
I don't
somewhere.
See it. I
There.
don't see
I've
it.
seen videos of people like missyncing their drone the wrong way, and it just takes off and just flies away. It's just like, oh, there goes $500.
So you have a come home button?
Sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah, but I'm just like,
From what
get your
you're
ass
saying.
close to home. Yeah.
Like I've seen videos of people just like
The
like I don't
innuendo is
trust
so easy.
well the whole thing is the laws with the FAA is you're supposed to fly line of sight. It's never supposed to leave
yeah,
where
yeah.
you can't see it. And there's these people just like I'm
Sometimes-
just gonna fly my drone like
Sometimes
6
the
miles
wind.
away and
Yeah,
see what
the
happens.
wind.
It's
It
like a
goes.
honeybee.
Well, yeah, the wings. I mean, those are tiny.
Oh, it's one
Yeah.
scary honeybee.
I should have said hi to Elijah and Carlisle a while earlier.
Hi,
but
guys.
Carlisle, no, I do not need any more boxes. Thank you. We are self-sufficient. In the box, not self-sufficient, but I am replenishing as I've been bringing smaller boxes in bigger boxes.
Wow, you are panicking your way through this.
He really
offer.
is.
I am
It's an offer. Like if you need more boxes, no, thank
it's
you.
systematic.
I'm self-sufficient in boxes. We have a box
Not
machine, a
self-sufficient.
corrugated recycler.
I threw away so many goddamn boxes yesterday just to fucking empty the goddamn shed because you saw me breaking up boxes on Saturday, Joe.
Oh, it was amazing. You're like an Olympian.
Yeah. There's
But
so many
thank
goddamn
you.
boxes.
That's
but
like, you know.
but thank you, Carlisle. I do not need any more boxes. Stressing me in the fucking boxes. God damn you fuckers.
You do this to yourself.
We just smell blood in the water. Go
Yeah,
for
yeah.
it, dude. That's fun.
I've got a story for everybody like I was saying
Self-sufficient
earlier. So
Let him tell him story and dig
yeah,
into
oh, no,
it.
this is good. I've actually worked this into my bit. I've done this on stage for years. So
Get in there.
I learned, or a lot of people don't know, is one thing I don't talk about, is I have actually 2 perforated eardrums. I'm spending a lot of time lip reading. I have really severe hearing damage. Most people don't know that about me.
Turn
It's
'em up.
something I don't really... No, I'm good. But point is when I was younger, I had a lot of surgeries on my ears and stuff. I was getting ready to get hearing aids. I was starting to learn sign language and stuff. But one of the funniest fucking things I always thought was funny as hell was the fact that I learned how to say twat waffle in sign language. And I'm freaking sitting there telling everybody this whole story after a funeral, trying to lighten the mood, right? So it's not at the funeral. Not at the funeral. We're having dinner after.
No, I know after.
I'm a pro at the funeral.
No. I was telling dead moms and stuff, jokes at the funeral. You know,
no, I was kicking the bucket.
So anyway, we're all
grieve
with
in
a bunch
different
of friends
ways.
that we hadn't seen in years, a bunch of childhood friends and stuff we grew up with, and I'm just trying to lighten the mood and explaining this whole thing, and basically I'm sitting there explaining. And for those of you watching at home, to say twat waffle in sign language is simply this and that. So I'm sitting there telling this story, right? And we're sitting there, we're at an outdoor diner.
So that's the upside down Illuminati.
Pretty much.
And then flip flap.
Yeah, flip flap. So
upside down Illuminati.
Diamond flip flap.
Flip flap.
So I'm sitting here explaining this, like pretty much like going through this exact conversation with my friends, and they're all sitting there laughing like, "Oh, that's so funny," and I realized that. Whatever the fuck that noise was.
I think that was her jug.
Oh, I was going to say, did we reach our floor in the goddamn elevator?
No,
wait, maybe it wasn't.
Oh my God, no!
I saw you pick that up, and I thought it just hit the chair. I'm sorry.
No, it's way. It's Travis on a plane coming home from Hawaii taking a shit.
All right.
I knew that sound. That's on all the airlines and the military plane. They all have this because they all make the same. The bells are the same. The motors are different. Some of the equipment's a little different, but the bells.
So it gets even better. At this point, I'm sitting there explaining this whole story, and I realize that the tables that are surrounding our table, we're at an outdoor venue, kind of like sitting by the Hudson River.
I'm sorry.
Mute that mother.
I hate that fucking sound.
Clean that phone.
No, he's brother, quit it.
Oh shit!
No, at this point, I just gotta call him. Of course, we haven't allowed Facebook. He can call us. We can't call him. Sorry. That's really what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm not.
Shit.
That's him coming home from Hawaii on a plane taking a shit.
Oh shit! So,
Literally,
yeah. As I'm realizing that all the tables around me are staring at me, but not only are they staring at me, they're all signing to each other.
Okay.
I'm surrounded by tables. The School for the Deaf was on a frickin' field trip. Surrounding us.
That's my favorite sign.
I'm sitting there telling this story to people, and everybody around is going, why does he keep saying twat waffle over and over again?
Yeah, as he's sitting there doing this whole, and I'm just sitting there like, and they're just sitting there, oh my.
You can't really,
just like, oh.
you can't really whisper at a deaf thing when you do that stuff, can you? It's like everybody can see what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Oh no, I said
Like, what do I
Belgian
do? Like, sign
twat
slower?
So you sign slower and smaller.
Oh, that's a whisper in sign language.
Smaller and slower.
You can do it with a couple fingers like this.
One finger.
Yeah. One finger.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I can't make it up.
Sign
I'm just like,
LOL, you know.
I'm just sitting here like, yeah, this is so funny, and then I'm looking around like, something doesn't feel right. Oh, man. That's me. That's my lunch.
Are they serving breakfast? No. No, they aren't serving breakfast. So this is like.
I'm glad you showed how to sign that because I was wondering if you had to spell the twat or if there's a sign for it. I was
well,
like too many
going
letters
back to the
and they're not
road
going
rage
to retain it.
conversation
Right?
from earlier. That was the whole thing. Is I was like, imagine like instead of flipping
gotta
people
be a
off,
symbol.
you pull up alongside of somebody at a light, and you're just like, and drive. And they're just like, what the fuck just happened? Oh, son of a bitch.
So yeah, I do the European thing. I give them the peace sign.
Oh.
Because the peace sign, if you It's I'm not giving you. I'm not saying.
I'm watching you, motherfucker.
Fuck you. No, it's not even that. This is
what is
pretty
this?
much like motherfucker. Like,
This is a European thing?
Oh yeah, yeah. The two fingers.
All right.
Yep. Again, you learned something.
I just did.
Yep.
Maybe give him 3.
Twat waffle.
There's like,
This might as well
there's like
just be twat
3
waffle.
old Italian
Russian
ladies right
thing,
now
yes.
getting really
You don't wanna go
offended.
there.
Yeah. Maybe it's an Italian thing. I don't know. It's,
Oh, fuck.
yeah, it's not a peace thing.
Twat waffles with blueberries. How do you say
Blue,
blueberries?
blue waffle berries. Blue waffle. Blue twat. Blue. Twat
What was that?
waffles. Blue twat waffles.
There you go.
Don't look up blue waffle disease.
Yeah,
Whatever you do.
Yeah, we've done that already.
I feel like there's like at least some underage kid right now that's just like, I'm looking this up, and I have single-handedly just corrupted somebody.
Well, I try to prevent the
He blocks
corruption.
that shit
I
for a
try to-
living.
yeah, I try.
That's like the first thing he blocks when he starts a new school. It's just blue waffle.
Huh.
The $2 IHOP meal.
It's like a standard
$6
list that he goes in blue waffle.
So
Okay, 2 girls, 1 cup. Yeah, right.
I don't think
One
I've
guy,
actually
one
tested
jar.
the waters on that one. Yeah. Oh, that one's been tested.
Nice one. I had to get a new phone because of that shit.
Yeah.
Like I was in the shed, like, oh, I'll do it. And all of a sudden, I was the 5 millionth customer every time I turned on my phone.
Yeah, I used to send these guys all sorts of weird searches fucking kids would do, and just it's not.
Shit.
Yeah. No, it hasn't gotten better.
I can only imagine.
Quarantine has not helped that.
Things are only getting weirder, man.
Now they just have devices at 3 a.m. And I just had to have a conversation with a client about the ability to just turn the internet off at certain times and have the parent take control. I'm like, so the parent has control of turning the internet on and off on the device. Okay. Why don't they just take the device?
Yeah, right.
It's called.
Do they have a bathtub?
It's called parenting. Yeah, that's like
Right.
I don't let my child go to sleep with a device. I don't need extra software. If they're not going to take the device, they're not going to log into a website to push a button.
So, in your opinion, as a father, when do you think is the appropriate age to let your kid start using devices?
He already has.
Well, so, like, when did you start letting him like? 'Cause I know
Mommy or
there's-
daddy?
again,
Hold on.
you-
That
you-
kid with the
you-
device at 3 in the morning?
Yeah.
Mommy or daddy's getting busy.
Well, whatever.
Here's the iPad.
That's the
shining.
babysitter.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
it
got to be
is.
some other.
So for me, you know me well enough. I'm uber geek.
Dewey.
So my kid's been playing VR since he was 4, and he's 7 now.
Right.
So
That's 3 years.
we have our mathematician Jefferson is in the house. He can break down the math for you when we need it. Thank you.
Sending you to China to compete, man.
Yeah.
You were just like,
That was-
boom, it was so fast.
It was full. It was full. It was so fast.
Definitely
Thank you, Jefferson.
Rain Man over here.
So yeah,
82,
German 3 too. You did-
he's got a tablet. He's got a Chromebook for school. That's his computer over there that he plays all sorts of. He came down and goes, Dad, can you get me totally accurate Battle Simulator?
Oh, I've played that.
And I'm like,
amalgamation.
and I'm like, I know what
How
you're
about if
talking
we just
about.
get a puppy?
Have you seen that weird? It's
And
like,
I
it's
went and
on
got it for him.
Steam.
And it's like, okay, fine.
There was like some experimental thing with that. It was called Tab G. It was like a freaking battle royale. But it's just like everything is so freaking overpowered. I was like
Yeah, all right,
crying,
it's
laughing.
stupid.
I had like a
It's
musket.
ridiculous.
He like walks up and he just like
Yeah.
blasts himself across the map.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just completely cartoonized. It's just like everything is just
It's-
over the top, but it's funny.
it's red versus blue, but red versus blue is anything you could imagine versus anything you could imagine. What I saw yesterday was like mastodons that could shit
They're
ice
like
and
period.
shit. I don't know.
The
It was-
warriors are from like periods. I played it for a little while. It's like warriors from different periods of time. You can have like samurais and like they
I
have
just
like
played
you
Call
know
of
the
Duty.
age appropriate
Yeah.
tech.
Call of Duty with bully.
But the amount of superpowers they added for mods and shit is just out of. It's like, okay, you want to play this? You understand it? You watch a couple YouTube videos, and how I work games with him now, I don't babysit the motherfucker. I turn it on. I say, this is usually there's a couple modes. This is sandbox.
How old is he now? 8.
He'll be 8 in June.
What's your opinion on GTA?
No,
Great game.
no. Okay,
No, but Rick
played
and
GTA
Morty.
5 regularly.
Okay, that was my accident.
What?
That was my accident. And Rick and Morty.
That was my good
Rick and Morty
accident.
Rick
You
and
son
Morty,
of a bitch, I'm in.
Rick and Morty VR was way more vulgar than anything I've ever seen on TV. Like, wow, the VR game was fun and stuff, but
Rick and Morty.
Oh, you let him play the VR game?
He's fantastic. He beat it.
Mm-hmm.
He's beaten it multiple times.
He has
He's
turned it.
fantastic at it.
I don't know. I've seen some clips. I haven't played the game, but I've seen some clips.
No,
and I was
he
just like,
fucking
oh.
rocked that shit out. But like the final scene is Rick fighting Rick, and them just, I'm the real motherfucking Rick. No, I'm fucking real Rick. Fuck me, and just them fighting.
I can't talk too much shit. I mean,
yeah.
I watched South Park since it came out, so I mean, like, is it really that much worse?
Well, it's very it is very weird when my son goes out of nowhere. Hey, Dad, that looks like a plumbus.
Different and as good, the same.
If you know what a plumbus is,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the penis-looking,
I
shaky,
hate to say
weird
it, but a lot of
vagina.
Rick and Morty fans are kind of obnoxious.
I did finally check out a couple episodes. Did I tell you that?
No,
I did.
Wow, when did this
Rick
happen?
and Morty. A couple weeks ago.
He's coming out of the Rick and Morty closet.
Yeah. Okay, and
Hello.
Kind of funny.
it is kind of funny. Look, we
I only
almost
watched
broke
2
them.
episodes, but the very first 2. It was lunch break.
Did you finish WandaVision?
I did. It sucked.
WandaVision?
We don't have Disney Plus. Is
You're
it
not
Disney
missing
Plus?
He only knows WandaVision because he reposted a thing, Lynn Vincent thing, which is one of the final.
Because I like Lynn. Yeah.
But it was a hand crocheted thing about what do they say in the end of Vision there? Hello and goodbye.
I don't know.
It's not.
He's purged it from his memory. Rick and Morty has taken over.
Yeah. So it was something. So that's all he knows. So
I was on my phone while I was watching WandaVision.
Were you taking a shit too?
I was on my phone.
I was just,
What's the premise of WandaVision exactly? Because I know
I don't know. It sucked.
No.
Fuck that show.
The first.
It's so boring.
You'll say absolutely. I was bitching the first like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking stupid. And then they kind of broke through on what the fuck it was, an alternate reality she made for herself to cope with the loss of Vision.
Okay.
But because she is what it is, she could kind of bring Vision back and made this whole world for herself that started back in the 50s because that's the shows they would watch in what was it? Sokovia.
Oh, okay.
And then it evolved as time went by, as did the shows she watched. So that was kind of the correlation, and for whatever reason, the weird part was she was doing all this stuff, but magically putting an FM signal out there for all you NBC followers, where they could pick it up on an antenna on an old school TV.
Rick and Morty
wasn't a
sounds
fan.
way better.
Yeah, that
That's
was
just
the
me.
weird part, but it suit them. It's Marvel, so they went back in
Right.
fucking time and shit. Doesn't matter. It
it's-
doesn't mean to make
Yeah,
sense.
just turn your brain off.
Yeah,
It's
it
just,
doesn't-
don't
it
even
doesn't
bother
need to
questioning
make-
it. I mean, well, hey, I'm this coming from a guy who's got a Punisher skull tattooed on him, so I can't sit here and talk.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
it doesn't need to make complete sense.
I don't want to
That's the
take any
premise.
advice from nobody that's
It was
made
fun.
mistakes. I want to. The most
it was
fucked up
fun.
dude in town is the one you'd be like, I'm going to listen to that guy.
The end was very, very sad.
I've
If
never
you're-
had trauma. Don't listen to that fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck do you know?
Everyone in town is so friendly.
Did you think
Everybody
the end
hates
was
that
sad?
guy.
No.
You didn't think the end was sad?
No.
Watch the end.
What are you,
I
not
did.
human? This motherfucker's not human at all. You didn't
Watch the end.
you didn't even watch it.
What part was sad?
She sacrificed who she was living with, her husband and children.
But they were real.
They weren't real.
Rick and Morty is so
Right,
much
but
better
to
than
her they
shit.
were real, and she gave up a husband and 2 kids
Say it again.
to save the world.
She didn't give up shit. They weren't real.
They were, to her they were real. They were. as
That
real-
means she's crazy.
She's fucking yes.
That's where the empathy
she also
comes
has-
in. We
yeah.
all feel.
Yeah, she also
for
has magical
Rose.
powers and
I
that she
didn't.
can't control. Yeah. The whole thing is she has magical powers she can't control, and this is just manifested as a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
So that became real before she even knew.
Oh, those
Yeah.
poor imagined
Man.
motherfuckers.
Man, you just watched 2 children just die in front of you and not have any emotion.
But if they're
I watched too
relieved
much Live
once
Leak.
You realize that it's not real, right?
Well, yeah.
It was real enough to her and everyone else that witnessed it. Like, it wasn't like it was only in her head. If you were in the zone, shit existed. So does shit exist or doesn't? If you see it, does it exist?
No.
Carl Sagan is string theory,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yep, there we go. Yeah, and they mentioned the piece.
They
of
did
wood.
have the little
the piece of wood thing behind.
Yeah.
Vision to vision. Yeah, so
that was
deep.
that was interesting.
It
I
was
like
deep.
that part.
It was
that was
real
interesting. I was
fucking
like,
deep when you
alright.
got into it and you like that whole thing tied to
But the rest of
the
it, I
whole
was
thing.
just kind of like, all right.
the first. I could have totally done without the first 3 episodes.
Yeah,
I'm still not sold.
you shouldn't be.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, you don't watch anything anyway. I'm trying to give you a
I've
TV
seen
and
Rick
you won't
and
even
Morty.
take it.
But the WandaVision, the 4 minutes.
They're half hour.
No, the time he's been talking about it.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Just had an event about it. Just ended.
I know it's you're upset. You feel for the kids.
The kids,
That's
for
what it
her,
sounds
yeah,
like.
it was.
You
It
know,
was
that's what it
just. It
sounds
was
like.
like,
I mean,
man, after all this, they
After all
fucking-
that, and then the kids die in front of you, even though they're imaginary kids, and you're emotionally invested in
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
and you were telling us how you. That's a good thing to do. To
Yep.
express.
And we
that.
got a motionless fucker over here, Jefferson, who just didn't care.
Oh no,
the
I'm
kids
in
die.
that group too. I'm just your therapist.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit. I'm just giving you time.
I just have a question. Do you have a clown suit in your
Thank you,
trunk?
Joe. No.
No? Okay.
Well, not full.
Those
Just,
kids,
just the little
those
red
kids,
horn and the floppy shoes.
those
That's all I
kids
need to get
also
into the van.
fought to save the world. Those kids fought to save the world and then died
Right?
anyway.
Of course, you're gonna be.
They exist? Yeah. Yeah. They did shit.
Yeah, in her mind.
I would be
No,
sadder.
not in her. This
if-
was reality.
All
Her
right, let me
mind
ask you
made
this.
it
Okay, let me
reality.
ask you
That's
this.
the part
Those,
you didn't.
those two kids, right? Those two kids were two imaginary kids. What if Rick and
Twins.
Morty? What if Rick and
Adorable.
Morty died?
They have.
Oh my God!
You haven't watched.
Spoiler.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah. I was just like, you haven't watched
changed
enough
positions
episodes.
here. What?
Yeah, they've both died multiple times.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah,
Kenny.
especially Rick.
Maybe
Or
the
especially, I mean,
imaginary
especially Morty. Morty's been buried at least 4
Maybe
times
the
in the
imaginary
backyard.
kids. Maybe because there's more episodes. Maybe the imaginary kids will come back and they'll be like, "Oh my God, it's so nice to see you," and they have a little German Shepherd puppy.
Oh, they changed reality with a German Shepherd puppy.
Oh,
Still
because
dead
she
in the
can
backyard.
imagine them back.
So Rick and Morty, no, you guys haven't seen it.
Oh, I love Rick and Morty. I've seen
Okay.
every
Oh,
episode.
so
Oh,
much
damn,
better than this
okay,
crazy
that's-
blind
I'm
chick
not
you
one of
keep
these
talking
like
about.
rabid fans that are going to go to McDonald's and scream about
you
Szechuan
went
sauce.
back onto
But
the WandaVision thing and kind of
I don't know. Did you guys
Okay.
hear about that?
Yeah.
Like they there was just one episode where freaking Rick just goes on and on about that stupid fucking Szechuan sauce.
Oh, yeah.
And then they brought it back, but apparently like they ran out of it for a little while, and all these like freaking like autistic idiots went over and they're just reading. Like, they're like, apparently, so there's a video of like some kid like screaming and having a tantrum on the floor because they ran out of it.
Is that where my re-gif comes from?
Probably.
I hope
Something
so.
like that. I don't know where the hell it comes from, but I just know that it's just very fitting for these idiots. Like, who the fuck goes to a It's ketchup and freaking, what is it? Not soy sauce. What's
Sweet and sour?
Not sweet and sour. What's the fucking other dark?
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki, that's what it is. It's just ketchup and teriyaki sauce mixed together.
That's what Szechuan
That's all
sauce?
Szechuan sauce is.
Szechuan.
These
Sounds
fucking idiots are
delicious. That's like-
screaming and complaining about it.
I just taught Joe what Russian dressing was. Mayonnaise and ketchup.
Yeah.
No shit.
Uncooperative spy
Thousand
dressing.
Island. Thousand Island now is mayonnaise, ketchup,
And relish, yeah.
See?
That's why there's a difference
shit.
when you're getting a Reuben.
Yeah. Yep. It's the difference.
I've learned 2 things.
I was today years old when I learned that.
Wow.
Keep it real right here in Pipe Dream. Oh,
You haven't heard that one?
We are at the end of the show.
Are we?
Well, I hope all of our listeners are moved. I don't know what Travis Steeley is, who moves, but I hope his bowels did, and he is back in his.
I hope he got splash black blue butthole.
Splash
on it.
back blue butthole.
Yeah, I
on
know.
the
I struggled,
American
but I
Airlines.
got it.
Yeah, American Airlines.
He would have
Go,
pointed it out.
go get yourself some Mike Pison's.
You
touch
recovered
out.
nicely. It was fine.
Hopefully your balls didn't
If
get
he
stuck
did,
in
he
the
would
thing.
send a picture.
Oh, boy.
You're
He
not-
might just
you're
do
not
it. He might
wrong.
just be like,
You're
did
not
it
wrong.
flick? You know?
Oh, you are.
Check
not
it out,
wrong.
you mind reader.
Mhm. Hopefully he's just.
Are those the ones that you could almost get like sucked out the bathroom in the airplanes?
Yeah, go
Like,
go
is that some- I've
go,
never been on an
go
airplane, I
on
don't
go
know.
on. I think it's Crackle and go watch Joe Dirt 2. You'll learn all about
I
that.
watched some of that abomination.
Yeah.
That's why I
just
won't
like-
watch it.
Oh, come on.
That was just freaking. That was an abortion on film there.
Travis says, "Y'all want one?"
No.
No.
Yes.
No, we don't.
Yes.
I
Joe
think-
does.
Well, no.
We don't.
This isn't a democracy. I love it.
If you're still in the bathroom, at least he's saying his ass didn't get sucked out.
Well,
so
that's good.
we've
I'm glad to hear
we've
that,
totally
Travis.
learned that.
Well, you just wait till you get home, sweetheart.
Oh, boy.
Jesus.
I had to. Softball, because he's only got the one.
Not me.
I'm the only one that knows Travis has one ball.
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Still the plane. I thought
It's news to me.
Oh, well. Spoiler.
We can hear the beeps, but the beeps aren't going over the air.
Well, that's good.
I can't stop that. Jesus fucking Christ.
We'll be all
I
right.
guess I could turn it off.
It's time to go.
So
anyway.
I'd rather hear
Fifth
"Blah, blah,
floor,
blah."
men's
I hate
wear.
that one.
It's been fantastic seeing you guys.
Absolutely.
Having you
Had a great
on the
time
show.
tonight.
Maybe not 2 years again.
Oh, probably not. I'm definitely going to make sure we stop by a little more often.
Yeah. I'll be
there.
12 minutes down the road. It's not horrible.
Oh, no, fuck that. Deal's off now.
Deals off. I know, that's 12 minutes.
12 minutes.
12 minutes to the hour.
God damn it, that fucking...
And Captain America.
Please return
Yeah.
your seats and tray tables to their upright positions.
Travis, stop drinking. Don't get kicked off the plane mid-flight, because I'll just kick your motherfucking ass off. I don't think they care anymore.
Yeah, right.
He's flying home
That's
from
like
Hawaii. They're like,
Travis.
we're not turning around. We're just
I
flicking
was
you
going to
out.
say, they're just going to push him out the
kicking-
plane.
yeah,
Just
just
get
It's
you're
like
gone.
it's almost
DB
like being
Cooper
in
his ass.
space.
Here's a fucking parachute.
Yeah.
Good luck.
He's got another 3 hours. Yeah, you rest up.
Well, have a safe flight, dude.
Fucking commies. I don't know. Okay.
He's definitely had a few.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't even know. Jesus. He had to bring his own minis. Jesus. What fucking flight are you on?
His minis are like 3/5 of Jack Daniels just chilling on. They told me I could have as much liquid as I want.
God damn it.
Oh,
The
shit.
trick is to
I
put
turned
it in
it
a
off.
plastic bag.
Trying to turn it all off. No more binging. I can't deal with the binging. No
We need
more.
the funk.
Yes, we need the funk. Turning up. So we're ready for the
Welcome
funk.
to the Middle East.
I want to
Abu
cut you
Dhabi.
guys off. You got anything to? I mean, nobody's got any shows coming up, so I don't even know what to say. Final comments. Go.
I don't have anything, but our comedy clubs around here opening. I know down in the city in I think it's April 1st.
They're going to give it a shot.
Are they
We'll
going
see
to
how it
try opening
goes.
around here? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how the Red Zone comedy goes.
All right.
I've mainly just been sticking to doing private shows. People ask me, so that's really about it. Just people want me to come to their house and it's my birthday, so that's really about it. So
That's cool.
unless you want
Hey.
to meet me at Todd's house,
yeah.
I'll be performing at Steve's place next week. But yeah, that's about it.
Steve's a good guy. We'll be there.
I haven't been doing any shows recently because I don't like pressure on my sphincter anymore.
It's a good
So-
reason.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
worried about?
Oh,
those
they're
Chinese
not
COVID
comedy
tests?
shows. It's a different thing. Oh, come on.
Well,
You guys are gonna hang me out on that, you motherfuckers.
That's what you went up.
Oh
I
man.
don't know where my joke. So
The real time on a flight coming home from Hawaii is amazing. He's like, private my ass. The private shows, like, that was instantaneous after you said that. Like, how is this so from technology is ridiculous.
he must have Wi-Fi.
Thanks, Jefferson. Maybe it's right
on
to his
some of the
phone too.
planes. They're in satellite.
Don't
Talk
understand.
shit.
They are talking shit. We're
Mhm.
done talking shit.
Are we?
What? Yes.
Then press that play button, motherfucker.
Okay, I'm gonna press the play button.
Don't forget about Orange Street Cats. Go coming up New Year's Eve. And piggybacking shit talking parrots on that one too. They need homes also.
Travis says he loves you. Your cousin Steeley. Woo woo.
I'd love you too, brother. Good hearing from you. Glad you chimed in.
He didn't say woot woot. I threw that in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get to say hi, Carlisle. I felt like a dick. I was like, oh, I didn't get to say hi.
Elijah, Carlisle, Travis. I didn't see any
yeah.
other names tonight. Thank you for being here.
Flamers.
Justice Green.
Flamers.